game rail is crossed off.
Okay, there. Now it should be good. It should be
It should've-
good. Okay,
I'm waiting,
we are connected. We are connected. Okay.
I'm waiting for the notification on my phone. You know, it'd be funny if we were live this whole time and we were just sounding like buffoons.
Okay, I am praying, I am hoping that everything is fine. Okay, we are back, everybody. We are back, all right? I think.
Are you sure?
We're going to wait. We're going to give it a second. Now, if it dies again, then that means that God hates me. So.
Time and we were just... Well, we are live. I can confirm that.
Perfect. This is what God... Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Everyone pray. Everyone take a big prayer for the Lord above. Thank you. All right. So, unless something goes wrong again, we should be fine. Probably will. Let's take a
We are live. I am watching the stream on my phone.
Okay, let's take a look at this. Oh wait, I have to change the name of the I have to change the name of the 1 second.
I love it. I love
locker.
Kevin, are we good to start the race?
We are good to start the race. Yes.
Okay.
Locker room lounge. Yeah, I can hear in the background.
ASCA.
We're good. We're good.
Do you guys love ASCA? Because I love ASCA.
I love ASCA. ASCA's fantastic. Anyway, let's take a look at the starting lineup. 1 second. I gotta get my music. I gotta get my music because I have music now. All right, let's take a look at the starting lineup here for the drop of the green flag for the running of the Locker Room Lounge 210. If it's gonna show up, which it should, please, 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 please. Oh my God! Don't do this to me now. Come on.
Gavin, you might have to go radio style.
Come on. Do this. Wait, hold on. There it is. I got it, guys. I got it. It's there. We're good. Connor Ballhigh is on pole position for the running of the Locker Room Lounge 210. Alexander Gonzalez Green alongside after flipping here last year. AJ Hyder starts third with James Thurston in fourth. Those are two championship rivals in row 2. Justin Rott in a beautiful number 76 next to Jordan Herring in row 3. And it disappeared. Why? No, don't do this to me now, please.
I love that.
In row 4, Brandon Sampson in 7th with Jason Samito in 8th. Dimitri Mundros and Clinton McDonald make up row 5. That's going to be Aiden Arevalo and Michael Walls in row 6. In row 7, we got Caden Rife and Duncan Faw. In row 8, we got Pravin Vijaykumar and Robert Eichelberry. I got it the first try, Pravin. Then it's going to be Aiden Smith and Dylan Fox, local terrorists, in row 9. And rounding out the top 20, it's going to be Aiden Robertson and Jeremy Lewis. It's Robertson. Fuck. When it comes to Ronan Suarez and Jeremiah Brooks, they start in row 11 together, followed by Hunter M. Collier and Chauncey Henry Jr. Ending out the top 25 is Owen Chabinski, followed by David Hamrick. Then it's going to be Nicholas Martinez Jr. and Keola Hankins in row 14. And rounding out the top 30, we got Daniel Botting and Ryan Arnold. Our final 10 drivers now making up the field. Oscar and... Oh, no. Hold on. Stop. Oscar and Enriquez. Enriquez? I got it. I think. I hope. Oscar Enriquez and Miles Davis make up row 16, followed by Chris Bowles and Garrett A. White. Then it's going to be Chris Lilly and Gabe Cazzola in row 18. And rounding out the rest of the field, we got Nico Savidio, Brandon Morris, George Tolsma, and Ethan Moses.
Nice, George here.
I can't believe I spent that time piping up Miles Davis just for him to qualify 32nd.
And now, at long last...
Chris qualified so bad.
Yeah, no, he did not have a good qualifying run.
If we're going to wait for these guys to roll off, I think we... Oh, never mind.
Never mind. They're going now.
I was going to give them the starting command.
Boogity, boogity.
I should say, everyone, that last season's winner, Connor Trafari, did not qualify. He did not set a qualifying lap, so he will not be defending his Las Vegas Motor Speedway crown.
Thank God. All I gotta say.
which Gonzalez Green should be happy about because that means that he has a very high chance of not flipping again. You dead, Gavin?
I think so.
Well, I guess let's get ready to get this race going, assuming Gavin is not here.
I'm here. Don't worry, everyone. I'm here. Don't worry.
We didn't know.
No, I was just restarting my ATVO because it's not showing the leaderboard. Because of course it's not.
My.
Because again, remember, guys, I'm not allowed to be happy. But we we are getting set for 140 laps of action here from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. For the Locker Room Lounge 210, Connor Ballheis, Alexander Gonzalez Green on the front row. Who will win the second race of Season 8? We are about to find out. Coming to the restart zone, and green flag is in the air here from Las Vegas.
Connor gets a good run. Here comes AJ Hyder. He's going to go all the way to the bottom. 3 wide heading to turn number 1. The 15 will travel upstairs, and Hyder immediately, what a restart from the 24. He goes from 3rd to 1st down the backstretch.
Hyder made that aggressive 3 wide move early on. Everyone double file down the back. And Hyder already out to an early lead, starting to pull away.
Oh, we got a spinner in the back.
Oh, no.
Turn number 3. 1 car is around. No caution yet. That makes 2 around as well in turn 4.
In the walls, the 0-0 of Michael Walls. Caution is out.
No, that didn't last long.
I'm trying to see if we can get eyes on that. That was way deep in the field, where most of the cars were definitely not loaded in.
2 single car spins. It looks like that one of them was the 44 of Kyle Cramper. He got sideways in the middle of turn 3 and 4. And then another car coming out of turn number 4 towards the top of the pack. He also got sideways, and then the caution came out.
I got it. Oh, I see what happened.
Unfortunately, my iRacing doesn't want to be friends with me because I don't think that they got it.
From the looks of it, Smino gets into the corner. He's racing side by side with Chase McDonald. And gets loose, gets up in that top lane and starts spinning around, holds on to it, locks it down, but clips somebody. Didn't spin round, but I believe the caution came out because he clipped someone. Who did he clip? Oh, he clipped Jeremy Lewis. And then the 0-0 got loose on that top lane up off 4. Slapped the wall.
Yeah.
So, just a bit of a lazy spin. Didn't even really spin, but...
I wish my iRacing would cooperate with me a little bit more so I would actually be able to see all the cars, but even though... Here, I'll show everyone right now. Here, take a look. So you see right there, draw all cars. Here, I'll even put it, yeah, draw all pits, draw all cars. It's at the max, but yeah, it doesn't want to be my friend, so.
That's true.
Yeah, it doesn't want to be my friend, so. Oh well, we try.
Yeah, I've got a question. What is it called? We go to options here. Do you have
what?
You have to set your max cars to 41. You can't just put draw all. There's a max cars with a number. You gotta change that.
But that's dumb.
I don't know why it's that way.
So wait, do you want it to be at draw all cars and then put the amount to 41, or?
Yes.
Okay, let's see if this works.
Because the amount on default is 20.
Okay. And then if I go to my replay, same thing in replay.
I don't know if it's
it doesn't let me. You just want me to select like. Okay, let's see if this fixes it. It didn't fix it.
Oh dang, it works for me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, you have it
What
as.
is Hyder doing?
So you have it selected to draw all cars, and then when you in that max cars column, you put 41.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't. That doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't work for me.
He's just chilling.
That is unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. Yes. Yeah, no. People have been trying to help me out with that for a while now, but yeah, no, it just doesn't work for me. I don't have that luxury. It's an iRacing performance deal, Anyway, I'll just go ahead and put that back up to max, just so I can. And we are doubling up here for the restarts. Also, apologies for not having the overlay up. My ATVO doesn't want to work with me right now. Because, of course, first my internet, and now my overlay. Fantastic.
ATVO usually does that. ATVO is a bitch.
Oh, no, I agree. I agree.
Well, in terms of the restart, Hyder will take the bot. Well, obviously he's going to take the bottom. You can't really choose lanes in iRacing, but Hyder's in first, and then you got the 15 of Bolius. He dropped to second. Gonzalez Green dropped two spots. He'll start in fourth, and then James Thurston climbed all the way to third. Thirsty for Thurston.
I thought Thurston could have took that lead there on that run, but they didn't go more than a lap, so.
Well, you did mention we're probably not going to get a lot of green flag action.
As they come out of turn 4 to take the green flag once again. And, oh my god, why? Why? No. There we go.
What happened?
No, I went out of full screen because of course it did. All right, green flag's in the air and we are back underway.
Good job from the bottom lane. You got Hyder clearing himself. Here comes James Thurston taking that second spot. Hyder will go downstairs along with Thurston to block any sort of advantage the 96 could get.
Pretty much just a tired top 5 on the bottom lane. The top lane disappeared there on the restart. Did not get going. Single file and double file through the most part throughout the field as Hyder continues to pull away with his race lead. Thurston hard charging right behind.
As we come to complete the first green flag lap of the day, AJ Hyder leads. James Thurston all over his back bumper. This is very familiar territory for these two that fought so hard for the championship last season.
Honor Bull is peeking down on the inside for that second spot. He's going to get to the rear quarter panel of that 96 as they go down the backstretch.
See where the 96 takes. He'll go bottom. You see that dirty air kind of playing a factor just a little bit. Not too terribly much. There's nothing really to go on right now about this race lead.
Clinton McDonald once again showing a lot of speed here. He showed the same exact speed during the Clash and at Daytona. Started inside the top 10. He's continuing to make his way up through the field. He's up to 6 in this short amount of time.
Duncan Fall takes the 7th spot away from Brandon Sampson.
Back here, Arevalo fighting on the outside with Vijay Kumar in the 61. As they get side by side up off 4, that's Dimitri Mudros right in front of them. Arevalo still not slided in. He's going to stay on that top lane.
Yeah, one thing you're going to notice here very early on is everyone's going to try to settle in, try to save those tires wherever they can. That outside line has a lot of speed, especially later on this run when these tires start wearing out. The bottom doesn't become as stable as before. You're going to be seeing a lot of guys run that bottom right now. Take it easy. Try to save that stuff for longer in the race because it's a hot day out here at Las Vegas. Nearing contact between the 72 and the 63.
Right now we got a side-by-side battle here for the 9th position. That'll be between Brandon Sampson and Dimitri Mundros. Mundros on the outside trying to carry the momentum. He will clear the 39 and take over the 9th spot.
Side by side behind him, Brandon Sampson and Vijay Kumar entering the corner. Oh, I think someone's off the pace down this back straightaway. They were. They got it going.
Yeah, everyone keeps it going. We'll keep it green.
Side-by-side action here. 3 wide between Arevalo, the 60, and the 61. So we just got all the 6s together here. 3 wide going to turn number 1. Trying to settle it out.
Don't really want to be on that 3 wide middle situation there if you're Aiden Arevalo. These cars are already pretty slick right now early in this race, and it won't get any cooler until around an hour into this race. So they sort that out back 3 wide. Dylan Fox in the middle. Aiden Smith going to be the one to take them 3 wide this time as they enter turn 1.
You know, I think it's really funny that out of all times that ATVO decides it doesn't want to like show the overlay and crash every time I try to open it, it's now. Never had this issue before. I just decided now is the time that it wants to start doing this. So again, I want to apologize to everyone for all the issues, but thank you for tuning in nonetheless. Right now, we are 12 laps into today's race. And AJ Hyder was leading, but now Connor Ballheit's on the attack, on the outside for the race lead.
Connor Balls looked like he actually took the lead away from Hyder initially. He's going to go on the high side while Hyder will take control of the inside line. Side by side, down the backstretch going into turn number 3.
You saw him get that run on that outside last time by. Will he get that run off the corner this time to possibly clear him? Still side by side off 4. He's not quite clear of him yet. He still leads the lap though. He's gonna enter that top lane again still. This is gonna bring Thurston right to him, which is not really what they want. From Hyder, you might just have to let him by here and get back in line and save your stuff.
Yeah, the thing is right now what Connor's doing is he takes the lead here in that number 15 Toyota Supra. The thing is that he's using up his stuff big time to do this. AJ Hyder is a master of saving his tires, and seeing stuff like this is probably what he wants. He knows that Connor's quick, and he's more than pleased to allow him to use up his stuff so he can attack later on the run.
Well, you mentioned it before the race that Connor Balls was going to be someone to watch that could contend for the win alongside himself and Thurston. And so far, he's showing that in that Cody Rhodes number 15 car.
Oh, someone's on the apron all the way down the back straightaway. 3 wide once more here for around the mid-pack. Chris Lilly on the outside. They'll sort that out. Bunch of battles going on right now. Don't really know what to watch.
Yeah, there's a lot of battling going on in the midfield. Remember, Chris started dead last, near dead last here tonight. He is trying to make his way through the field, but it is a challenge with the amount of cars we have on the track.
Someone else is trying to... I was going to say, someone else is trying to make his way through the field is Dylan Fox in the 61. He just took care of business against Eichelberry. He'll try to dispose of Aiden Arevalo as well, but he gets really loose in turns 3 and 4, and he's going to lose 2, maybe 3 spots.
And it's really going to help these guys to try and work their way up through the field, as we're not seeing it get very spread out right now. A lot of these cars still relatively close together, so it's going to be a little bit easier to make up spots, not having to run down guys and make up time on them. Pretty much single file throughout this entire back straightaway.
Yeah, that's 72 car. That's Jordan Herring. He's having a really good run here tonight. He is starting to hold up everybody right behind him. Caution's out on the speedway. It must have been in the back of the path of the pack.
I don't even know what happened. Moses is a little bit far behind, but...
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find somebody. It was probably more than likely not in view.
I don't see anyone that had issues.
Could it have been that driver that you mentioned that was on the apron?
No, that was a couple laps ago.
Well, Gabe Cazola...
Oh, I see it. George Tolsma crawling back on the apron of 3 and 4.
Well, let's see.
That sounds about right.
Well, fortunately, he is literally not in view at all. Like, he was so far in the back, I don't even have his car loaded in.
I don't have a good view of him either, because...
Yeah, he's just...
He even cut out for me, but from the...
Oh, I found him! I found him! Yeah, what the... Well, I found the remnants! Jesus Christ, what happened to George?
He got turned.
Well, we see what was left of him.
Did he get turned, or did he turn himself?
Oh, I can't tell, because the car on his inside blinks out.
Well, right now, George is on pit road, and he was slow to get onto pit road, so...
Yeah, there's George, or at least what's left of George. Man, I've never had this issue with ATVO before. This is truly annoying. Thanks. And oh my god, he is literally just sitting right in the middle as leaders coming in. Also, Ball Heist brought it down pit road. Everyone else staying out on the track.
Hey, Gavin.
What?
Are you watching the replay?
I'm watching what I can of the replay.
Yeah, so am I. I can't see it.
Yeah, okay, so I'm happy I'm not the only one.
Yeah, I can't.
Man, I love ATVO. My favorite part is when it fucking doesn't let me actually open up the overlay.
iRacing just completely fucking died on all of us.
That's true. So Jeremy Lewis is Spanish.
Anytime I try to open it, it just crashes immediately. Love that shit.
Now, you might be wondering, how do I know that Jeremy Lewis is Spanish? Because instead of saying ha ha ha, he's saying ha ha ha, but with J's, and typically Spanish people do that.
Wow, I can't believe you'd profile someone like that.
Yeah, racist.
I could be. Hey, listen, I'm Spanish, so.
Yeah, you're everything, bro. You are everything. Also, I don't even know why it's like going out full screen at this point, bro. You know, it's a test, man. I'm telling you, it's a test.
Let me give a special moment to glaze somebody. Aiden Arevalo, running in pretty much inside the top 10. He had a great race in the Clash. Was fast there. Had that great weird strategy. Led a couple laps, and he wasn't. I don't even have no idea where he was yet last week. He was playing with himself apparently.
What?
I know exactly where he was. He was in Vegas. That's unfortunate, as
I'm trying. Oh boy, let's see. Come on, please.
It means he didn't get to be involved in one of the 20 crashes we had last week.
You know, it's a shame because I wanted to give a shout out to either Diego Roldan or Jason Gallagher because they were both on Ellie Productions paint scheme stream.
Everybody can get on that. I was.
Oh, you were?
Yup.
I'm only like, I don't even think I'm an hour into that.
I'm on a different one. It's not that one, but I was on one.
Oh, what, the Maker on 49 or like the one before that?
Yep.
Nice.
The Maker.
Man.
Yeah, I stole that shit.
Well, anyways, we can talk more about the paint schemes later. The field is doubled up going out of turn number 4, and looks like we're going to do another lap. Nope, pace car just takes the right-hand turn, left-hand turn last second. And I guess I'll take the command because I'm already talking. Green flag is in the air at Vegas.
Hyder with a good jump. Thurston slots in on that bottom lane. Same with the 63. Single file through the first 5 cars in the 76. And Justin and whoever this 07 is are side by side. 3 wide further back. The 72 car ripping the wall.
Oh, we're about to go double. Go ahead.
I was going to say the 07 is Duncan Fawn. He's making some really aggressive moves here on this start. All the way up on the top is that 76, trying to build a run coming out of turn 4. And once again, Clinton McDonald on the move. He's inside the top 5 now, and that number 17, Best Buy Supra.
Well, it looks like Thurston's trying to make a run on Hyder for this lead. Hyder's got about a 2-car length advantage over the 96 coming out of turn number 2. And it looks like Thurston, he's going to inch closer and closer to the back bumper of that 24.
Justin's going to get clear of Clinton McDonald. Well, not clear, but he's going to get by Clinton McDonald. We'll see if he can finally clear him up off 4 here, still side by side. Off the top, doesn't get him that time, as this is going to bring Duncan Faw back into this. Hyder right up, or Hyder's got Thurston right on the back of him now, entering 1.
Don't look now, but just on the back end, that 072 of Jordan Herring, he's there in case these two start to tangle, but right now Thurston's got a big run.
Oh, trouble on the back. That's Eckleberry.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
Right, Robert Eckleberry in the 2, goes around.
It's into Jeremiah Brooks.
And man, I love how
He's smoking.
Yeah.
I think his day is done. Fairly early on. He's driving away.
Yeah, I have a replay of that. Let's see what happened. Eckleberry on the top. Oh, he hit the wall.
Oh.
Robert Eckleberry in the fence. He gets a tag there from Miles Davis. Down the track into Brooks. Nowhere for either driver to go. And they're both going to make some hard hits into the wall.
He's almost turned that thing over.
Yeah, it looked like he had it at the beginning, but then the 33 got into the back of him. And then once that happened, he got that bump. There was just nothing. He just got sideways. And then that McDonald's car, he was just an innocent bystander in all of this.
Nothing I don't really think Miles Davis could do anything there. He had 48 of Martinez right up on his bumper, and you can't really just expect someone to hit the wall like that. So just let's stack up. Pause this. It's unfortunate.
You okay, Gavin?
No, I'm really not.
Why aren't you okay?
Because I pay $20 a month for ATVO to use their services, and it doesn't work.
You pay for ATVO?
Yes, so I can use all their
It's
features.
free.
It costs money.
it doesn't cost money, but to use like all their stuff you have to pay. And that was when I was also thinking about making their own like little theme and stuff. But yeah, no, like anytime I try to load it in, like it just crashes. It's yeah,
Well,
it's very fun, very fun.
Well, since we don't have a ticker, if you will,
Yeah,
I'll just read off the top 10 for you guys really quick. Right now, AJ Hyder is up front. James Thurston is second. Jordan Herring is third. Alexander Gonzalez Green is fourth. And Clinton McDonald rounds out the top 5. Then you got Justin Braun, that beautiful, let's say the anti-ASCA car, in 6th. Duncan Faw in 7th. Dimitri Mundros in 8th. Praven Vijaykumar in 9th. And rounding out the top 10 is Aiden Arevalo.
Thank you.
This is why you buy SDK Gaming and not ATVO.
I tried doing that. I didn't like it.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I thought that their ones were kind of ugly.
Pit road is open and no takers up front.
There's 3-1. And don't look like we'll have any takers in the back either.
Tell you what, though, you mentioned it before. Chris Lilly starting in the 35th position. He's already made up 13 spots up to 22nd, along with Garrett A. White. Both of them pretty much started dead together, 34th and 35th. Both are 21st and 20th. Nicholas Martinez started 27th. He is up 8 spots, up to 19th. And then starting 32nd, you mentioned Miles Davis at 33, but biggest mover in the top 10, you'd have to give that to Duncan Faw right now, up 7 spots from 14th, as we get double fouled up once more.
One thing I do miss about the car of tomorrow is whenever anyone got slightly turned, they'd go flying. These crashes are too uneventful.
You know, the best thing for the streamers right now, or for the people watching, is that like I'm constantly going in and out from full screen, so like the stream sometimes will just start freezing up because I keep like going between my 2 monitors. So I'm sure they're enjoying that a lot too. But anyway, we're heading back green here. Let's see how things roll in this restart. It's Hyder and Thurston once again. And I'm gonna let you guys take care of this. I gotta figure out what the hell is going on.
Green flag in the air. Hyder pulls away from the rest of the field. Side by side for the second spot. That is Thurston on the outside. You got Jordan Herring on the inside.
You saw it again. What's his name? Thurston did not get going on that top lane. It seems like every time he's restarted on that top lane, he's lagged back. He made a little bit of contact there with Jordan Herring as they get a double file and pretty much sorted out down this back straightaway. Hyder continues to pull away with the race lead. The 76 battling the 07 on that outside lane. But Kumar coming into this battle. He's got a run down off corner and he's going to take it 3. Thought about it and went back 2, pushing into the 1-2.
Top 5 are single file, but for how much longer? Here's a battle for the 3rd spot. Herring under challenge from Clinton McDonald for 3rd.
Herring going to hold him off down the back straightaway. We'll see if he can get a run. He doesn't. We'll see where he goes. He'll just follow in right behind him and accept that he's going to run in forces. There's 3 wide back here for Clinton McDonald, Aiden Arevalo, and then Justin and caution's out.
Who
I
is it
have no
for?
idea.
That's the pace car.
Uh-oh, we got another crash here in the back.
What happened? Who was it?
The David Hemrick in the 32.
Is that right?
Oh, they've been... What the hell?
What happened? I'm waiting for it to load in.
This was such a long crash. It started halfway down the back straightaway with the 54.
Is that right?
He clears himself off the 97 snows, and then the 56 in an avoidance, or the 056 I should say, in an avoidance, clips the 32.
Tomatoes in the wall. What the hell?
And then the 32 goes straight, clips the wall, then comes back down across the track and wrecks himself. So they were crashing from halfway down the back till exit of 4.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's Cazzola.
Great job, everybody.
Yeah, it's Cazzola in the 54.
Or the 054.
I will say, guys, something to keep an eye on is Justin Raw in that 76. that anti-ASCA car. Looking at the chat right now, and apparently he has some auto blip issues going on that even he is not sure what's happening. We're seeing a lot of guys like Dimitri Mundaros calling him out on it, but he's not sure what's going on, so we got to keep an eye on that 76. He might have some problems, and that could be why he was falling on the restarts.
Yep. And there's really no point of using auto blip. It's slower and it's pretty easy to just blip the throttle. Even I can do it.
Well,
this race is way too long.
Yeah,
gotta say.
I don't know. Like, we're on lap 30, and we still have 110 laps to go.
Who in their right mind decided to make Vegas almost as long as Charlotte?
That would be Mr. Christopher Lillard, a.k.a. Chris Lilly. And no one is still coming on the pit road yet, but we might have some takers. I see Aiden Arevalo. He's slowing up a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if he's just trying to back up the field or what, but nope, he doesn't come on the pit road, so he stays on the racetrack along with pretty much the entire field.
No real point of pitting right now. We've been green for, what, only about 10 laps, about the longest run we've had today.
Yeah. Well, we're going to double file up again, so we'll try it again here. Hyder is going to start up front along with James Thurston. Then you got Jordan Herring, Clint McDonald in fourth, Gonzalez Green, Duncan Faw making up the top. I went to 6 already. Anyway, top 6. Pravin Vajenkumar in 7th. Dimitri Mundros in 8th. Aiden Arevalo in 9th. And Justin Raw is 10th. Aiden Smith will restart 11th. Dylan Fox will restart 12th. Keola Hankins in 13th. And Hunter M. Collier in 14th. Rounding out the top 15, you got Ryan Arnold. Entering 16th is Brandon Sampson. Miles Davis and Nicholas Martinez Jr. make up 17th and 18th. And Aiden Robertson and Chris Lilly all the way from 35th. Well, I got it wrong. Well, Chris Lilly rounds out the top 20. Connor Bolus, who pitted earlier, he's made himself all the way up to 21st. Garrett White, 22nd. Ronan Suarez in 23rd. Jeremy Lewis, 24th. Ethan Moses, 25th. Owen Chubitsky, 26th. Daniel Body, 27th. Nico Servito, 28th. Brandon Morris, 29th. And Caden Rifle in 30th. We'll worry about the rest of the lead later as the field stacks up, and we are green once again. A big stack up at the front of the field, but Hyder pulls away as that bottom line got really stacked up, and we start to get some cloud cover on the racetrack, Levi.
You saw it once again, though. Hyder laying back on the restart just to get right behind Thurston. What the hell am I talking about? Thurston did that to get behind Hyder. Now he's going to take a shot at him entering 3 and 4. Side by side. Thurston on the bottom. Hyder on the top. Hyder. He's going to have that run off the top lane. He'll stay equal across the line. Jeez, Thurston got it.
This is Thurston's best chance of taking the lead all race long. He's got to take advantage of it while he still can. He gets loose in on the bottom, and Hyder is going to set sail on that high side.
But not hold on to it, like I kind of said earlier in the pre-race. Thought the bottom lane in 1 and 2 was going to be kind of slick compared to the rest of the other lanes, and it seemed like the same thing just happened again there. Got into the corner, dove it down in there, and could not hold on to it and had to back out, so he didn't wreck himself. 76 and 07 going at it here for 7th place.
A lot of battles in the back of the pack, and it looks like we're going to get another one for a top 5 spot. We got side by side. That is the 67, and I believe that is 70. No, that's not the 76. That is the 60. Vajenkumar in that Brad Kozlowski car. Looks like we got another battle for the lead right here. Is Thurston. He's trying to get to the outside of that 24. He's going to go for the crossover on the inside.
Great crossover move off of 4. They'll carry the momentum into 1 and 2. Still side by side. He's going to stick this time. Nope, not through the center of the corner. He's watching up. Hyder holds on to the race lead.
The inside line has not been Thurston's friend after this restart. But Vajenkumar, he's going to make up some spots going all the way to 4th. Here comes Gonzalez Green entering the top 5 once again.
The 07 and the 76 continue to battle it out for 7th. They've been side by side since the drop of the green flag on the restart. Almost got into each other there as they enter 1 and 2 side by side, bringing in Dimitri Boudreaux. They will finally sort things out. And we got a crash. 72 around. They saved it. That was a good save. As they all scatter. Yep, there they go. The 39, the 15, the 72. Cars up on top of each other. Double zero. It's the big one. Miles Davis caught up in it.
And
good Lord.
As the caution comes out, an important pass for the lead. James Thurston just shot it to the inside and took the lead away from A.J. Hyder. So Thurston finally able to get by that 24, and he, barring any pit stops, will restart this race on the top spot.
So
and that was... Oof.
Yeah, let's take a look at that accident first. Aiden Smith and Aiden Arevalo down to turn 1. And yeah, I mean, Aiden Smith washes up into the 89 right in front of Keola Hankins. Ballheis is going to give a small tap there to the 72. Ryan Arnold gives a tap as well. And from here, everyone is coming at full speed down the back. Everyone scatters 4-5 wide. It was only a matter of time before there was one bad hit, and it came from Brandon Sampson coming up into Chris Lilly right in front of the entire pack.
Oh, that's a shame for Lilly. He was making up good time since the start of the race.
Man, that's just...
I go.
I forgot what I was going to say.
I was going to say we're having pit stops from the leaders. Thurston, Hyder, Herring, everyone, Gonzalez Green, the 76. Everyone is coming on to pit road. But it looks like Ethan Moses in the 08, he is going to stay out on the racetrack. Remember, we did have a couple guys come on the pit road a few laps ago. Aiden Smith is another one in that 89 car. Excuse me, no, I don't think that's Aiden Smith, I believe. That is actually Brandon Morris. I forgot we have 2 Popeyes cars now. But Brandon Morris, he's staying out on the track as well.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What happened?
No,
What happened?
no. I'm just like, look at this. I think we might unfortunately just have to settle for a non-overlay stream today because, yeah, no, this is getting stupid. But
Well, it'll happen.
yeah, I mean, again, I'm going to just look for something else. But, yeah, right now, Ethan Moses in the 08. And, oh, my God. Okay, so these two are about to get swallowed up by the pack.
Maybe they're trying to save some tires for later on. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do. But, yeah, everyone else came onto pit road. And then Morris, he comes back onto pit road as well. So, Ethan Moses is,
he's doing doing his best George impression right now.
Well, someone's got to do it because George couldn't even do it for himself this time. So, what is the over-under on Ethan Moses getting outside the top 10? I'm going to say by the backstretch.
I'm going to say he causes a crash like a complete buffoon.
I can see it.
And all I got to say is, Aiden Arevalo. What? I know he kind of triggered all of that by starting that contact in 1 and 2 and getting the whole field kind of jumbled up and mixed up, and he asked me before the race today to glaze him, and all I've got to say is fuck you. You suck. Leave.
Wow.
Hey, that's real.
Hopefully he's watching this.
So I also want to...
I do have a good news. My ATVO, I think, is sort of working. The problem is that, well, it was working for 5 seconds and then it died again. Damn it. Okay, never mind. Wait, it's coming back? What's it doing? What is it doing? Okay, we'll see if it works here in a second. Unfortunately for the lovely viewers, you're going to have to not have a full screen iRacing tab here for a second. Or wait, no, I lied. Never mind.
Right,
here we go.
to give it a black flag.
Keep an eye on James Thurston. I think he's laying off so he could get that acceleration coming into the restart zone, dive to the inside of Arevalo and take the lead. Oh, it looked like he was about to get it, but then he had to back off at the last second of the restart. But he's going to go for it anyway. 3 wide for the race lead. Arevalo Moses on the middle, and then Thurston just sets sail on that inside line. And it looks like Hyder who was second, looked like he was in the catbird seat. He might drop all the way to fourth.
Whoa! Contact!
Whoa!
63.
Whoa!
More
Oh,
contact.
wide.
72 involved. 17. Everyone.
Oh, he's flipping sideways. They're crashing some more.
The 72 in the middle of the pack. Caution out. That is the 72 car of Keola Hankins, right in the middle of the pack, battling for a top 5 spot.
Yikes!
Well, that was ugly.
That whole time from when they entered the restart zone, and it just everything about that was not pretty. Really, really poorly executed from everybody.
Yeah, that was not good.
Yeah, contact. I mean, they were all trying to get around Ethan Moses. Contact between Clinton McDonald and Jordan Herring down into turn 3, and Herring just never straightens the car out. He tries drifting it, comes down to Dimitri, and at that point, I mean, everyone's piling through. Aiden Robertson gets a piece. Owen Chabinski.
It's unfortunate. Aiden Revelo taking a dive through the pit lane.
And there goes Ethan Moses. He's going to come onto pit road. So
Smart
his whole
choice.
strategy, I mean, if that crash happened just a few corners earlier, he'd still be up there. Now, he wouldn't be in the lead, so let's be honest. Would it still really matter?
Probably not. Also, yay, my ATVO was working for 5 seconds, but it wouldn't actually open.
Gavin,
And then it crashed again.
The ATVO is dead. Just accept it.
Yeah, no, I don't know what the hell is going on. This is fantastic.
Read from it, Destiny and Rives all the same. So I just want to say we are only on lap 42. We still have 98 laps to go, and we've maybe had a combined 15 laps most of Green Flag Racing.
Well, on the bright side, I mean, it's only going to get better from here.
Yeah, if they
Are you
keep
sure about
crashing
that?
at this race, we're not going to have any more cars left to junk, so...
Yeah, exactly. So I think we've junked more cars already in the first 42 laps of this race than we did in the ASCA 500.
I wouldn't go that far. That ASCA 500 was pretty rough there at the end.
Yeah, at the end, not the beginning.
Yeah, good point. But maybe that means this one will not be rough at the end. You know, since they're being rough at the start. You know, well, I'm losing hope in these guys.
Maybe we should have gone to the 550 package.
No. Let's not utter those words. It is the worst package ever made by NASCAR.
Well, next gen at short tracks, I think, is equally as worse.
Yeah, good point.
Do want to give a shout out though to Ryan Arnold.
So apparently
early in seventh.
I misspelled the race name. Oops.
You're doing everything wrong today.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on, man.
With the Daytona Beach Sheriff's Office
I'm having a
sponsors
hard
next
time.
week.
I'm having a
We
hard
want
time.
the title.
I'm
This
having
incompetence.
I'm having
Remember.
a hard time, okay? There, I changed it. Now it's locker room lounge, okay? It's not rocker room.
Rocket room round. Take a look at some guys in the top 10. Ryan and Arnold started 30th and all the way up to 7th. Hunter and Collier from 25th to 8th. And then Chris Lilly, welcome to the top 10, Lilly, from 35th to 9th.
He was just involved in that crash before this one. And boy,
Will we get a crash on this restart, or will everyone behave themselves? Thurston will lead the field to green on this restart. AJ Hyder in second. You got Gonzalez Green, and they got a blinking 76. Green flag in the air.
Hyder with a great jump on that bottom lane.
You mean Thurston?
Yeah, Thurston. I get them mixed up all the time for some reason.
Well, Hyder did go to the bottom lane on that restart, right in front of Gonzalez Green as the top 5 are single file. The first battle I was going to say was for 6, but then that's going to be for the 7th spot between Aiden Arevalo and the 07 of Duncan Fall.
We've seen Duncan Fall get involved in a lot of battles tonight. It's like no matter what, he cannot just settle in and run his pace. He's always fighting somebody for one position. Aiden Arevalo gets up into the wall.
Right in front of Chris Lilly.
Yep, caused a big stack up. Wonder if that hurt that car.
There's a lot of
Hit
damage
that
on that
hard.
09 car. A lot of damage.
Yeah, and he's limping around on that top.
Oh,
lane.
don't Fox!
Stop it! Yeah, I saw it. 61 got loose, clipped the apron, I think.
Top 3 single file. The first battle is for that 4th spot between the 76 and the 17. Right now, the 17 will take charge. We got contact between the 1. A bunch of cars getting caught up by that turn 4 wall. Looks like everyone's just trying to get single file just to get a couple laps in.
Yeah, that turn 4 wall kind of comes at you here at Vegas. It's kind of weird. You think you're good, then you're not. All of a sudden, your right side's in that wall.
Yeah, and that's why going side by side is so dangerous, because you're on that bottom and you want to come all the way up to the wall, but then you got someone above you, and then you got to tighten your exit so much that it kind of compromises your speed.
Jake Umar, 76 side by side. He's got to run. He'll try and get to the inside of the 07 here. He gets underneath him, started to slide up a little bit. Nope, he's going to slot in right behind him.
It looks like there just isn't a lot of grip on the bottom right now. You can make it work. Like right now, look at Jake Umar down on the bottom, using that 1 car, Hunter M. Collier, as a pick to get around Duncan Faw. But the wall comes at you, especially out of turn 4, and that just makes it really hard to hook the bottom on exit.
Right now we got a side-by-side battles between Ryan Arnold, and it looks like that is the 31 of Daniel Botting. We saw Botting do a couple laps here before we went green, before we went live, and he was talking about how, you know, just different ways to run the racetrack. We mentioned it earlier, guys like Chris Lilly using the brakes on entry, guys like Botting doing the exact opposite. And right now, Botting, he continues to make fall as Lilly, he was in the top 10, but he's now all the way in 13th.
You gotta do what you gotta do to get your way around this place without wrecking. Oh, side by side for, I believe, 3rd place with the green and Clinton McDonald. McDonald's been really fast today.
Yeah, no, McDonald started in 10th place, made his way up to 4th, but he's under attack from somebody that's going even quicker. Hunter M. Collier continuing to charge through the field, went winless in his rookie campaign, even though he had a few shots to win, his closest coming at Charlotte. He's putting on a great performance right now, but he's stuck behind Alexander Gonzalez Green as Clayton McDonald shuts the door on the 63. Maybe no. Gonzalez Green's going to shove his nose to the outside and keep it side by side into turn 3.
Collier was looking for a hole to fill, and he did that right in front of a Jenkins. He is lucky that 60 car did not turn him at all. Right now, the next side-by-side battle between the 48 and the 4, with the 48 on the outside.
Side by side entering 1. Ryan Arnold on that bottom lane. Getting, that 07.
Oh!
Thought they were going to make a little bit of contact there. Still side by side down the back. We got a lap car on the apron down there.
And that's Nicholas Martinez Jr. in the 48. Remember, he got a suspension very early on last season, made a bad reputation for himself. Trying to redeem himself this season. His first start, he's running pretty good right now inside the top 10.
Side-by-side battle, Hunter M. Collier going past Vijaykumar on that outside line. He is making it work as he enters the top 5 of this race. By the way, Gavin, in the words of Diego Roldan, tell that bum-ass streamer that he forgot the relative.
Yeah, so good news. If you've been paying attention to the stream at all, which I know with how far your head is up your ass, you wouldn't. But it's not working.
He's too busy listening to mariachi music.
Probably, yeah.
I'll tell you who's too busy right now is Alexander Hyder trying to take the lead away from James Thurston on that inside line. He's trying to make it work as Thurston catapults on the outside, but the battle is on for the lead.
Battle was on. They got sorted out again. Hyder not able to make a run at it in this corner. Not a lot of battles going on right now. They finally, and man,
yeah,
Diego Roldan is a bump.
Yeah, it's
Diego,
really hard.
take it up with ASCA HR.
Yeah, it's really hard to make that bottom work right now. I mean, we're watching Hunter M. Collier pinching down, but Jacomar coming out of turn 2, and he just can't go anywhere. The car tightens up on exit. He has no choice but to back out of the throttle.
Hyder went for it again.
You know, it's another thing too, because a lot of guys are getting these runs going into turn number 3, but it's like once you go on that bottom, you're basically compromising your lap. So you either got to stay behind, or you got to hope and pray that you can make it work on the bottom,
I mean,
or you just say screw it and you try to rip the high side. I wonder, Levi, Gavin, do you think in this race we're gonna see anyone?
Something just happened.
What happened?
Are we back?
Happened? Are we?
Chat. We're back! Yes! Woo! Yes! Finally! It only took half the race! Fuck you, Diego! We're back, baby! Woo! It only took the whole fucking race! Yes!
Taco Boy got his
Oh, what the hell's going on in front of the leaders? That's a lap car in the way. Kalat, what the hell is he doing?
Well, this might work out for Hyder. He's got that run off the top lane. No,
See if he can make it work.
Nope, don't look like it. He might get there in 1 and 2 though. He'll go down to the bottom. See if he can make it stick this time. The bottom's been slick through most of that race, or most of the race, but we finally got some shading down there in 1 and 2. Doesn't get the run up off 2. Seems to be the issue today. Can't make a move on the inside 1 and 2. You can't get the run off.
So Gavin, Diego is taking credit for you fixing it.
Not true.
Saying, tell that bum-ass streamer that I fixed it.
As Justin is continuously spamming the chat, we done with ASCA while running up at the top 10.
Oh, maybe he should run in the top 5.
I think that would happen if he would be focused on not spamming his keyboard.
I was gonna say Jeremy Lewis was gonna come on to pit road, but then he says he's pulling out of pit road. So you know what? Just do what you want, Jeremy.
Jeremy Lewis is coming. Okay then.
What?
Oh.
I didn't realize it was like that.
Oh. I thought we were supposed to be PG-13.
Oh, we're gonna have our own ASCOM. Oh, that sounded really bad.
Yeah, that sounded horrible. Never say that again.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so yeah, so right now the top 5. I mean, you can see it on the screen now because Gavin finally decided to, you know, fix the live board. But yeah, right now, pretty quiet right now. It looks like we're gonna have a battle coming up for the 5th spot between Hunter M. Collier and Vijankkumar. Vijankkumar is going to go to the inside of Collier going into turn number 1. Let's see who comes out on top. And I think Vijankkumar is going to make the inside work for the first time today.
Whoa!
Just squeeze in front of Collier.
Yeah, slid up in front of him. Almost a little bit of contact there. Luckily, they didn't get into each other and didn't turn each other around.
Yeah,
They
I mean,
definitely
you gotta
made
think about
contact.
it. You gotta think about it from Vijankkumar's perspective. He had been stuck behind Collier for the last 10 laps, using up his stuff just to get past again around the outside. That send right there was impatience coming from Vijankkumar, and now he can make chase on Gonzalez Green.
I think it's the first time today we've really seen that bottom line work. I think as the run goes on, we're going to see more rubber get put on that bottom line. I think guys are going to get a little more, you know, confident in using that bottom line. Problem is, you just can't get that run out of the corner. But that time, I mean, Vijankkumar, he got such a run rotating the car in the center that he was pretty much clear out of turn 4, albeit barely. But you got to wonder, will other drivers try to see this?
And there's
say, now go ahead.
There's a move for the race lead. Didn't pay off again. But as you were saying, that bottom lane will start to run in, like you said, with the rubber, and just the fact that the shadows are starting to kind of creep down there in 1 and 2 as the sun starts to set, especially how many pace laps we've had. You know, it'd still be a lot more bright out if they don't, you know, sucked all race.
Yeah, and I wonder what you do if you're AJ Hyder right now. It's pretty much stuck behind the 96, the dirty air that you're having to face. The fact that he can just run that second groove and pinch you down on the exits of these corners. AJ's got to figure something out. Guys, in this position, what can AJ do to get past Thurston?
Well, right now, I think you mentioned it before, AJ, he's going to try some different lines. You saw Hyder go pretty much all the way to the fence, trying to get that run off at turn number 4.
And or
Yeah, it didn't really work there. But I mean, if I'm Hyder, I just stay complacent where I'm at. You mentioned it, AJ Hyder, before that he's so good at conserving his tires, conserving his equipment. The more he tries to get past Thurston, the more he's going to use up those Goodyear Eagles. So if I'm Hyder, I just stay within a few tenths of that 96 car and then, you know, maybe hope that he pulls away, uses more of his equipment, and then at the end, really make a charge.
Yeah, I think you got to save your stuff here just in case, because he's going to slip up at some point. You got to keep putting the pressure on him, so when he does slip up, you can get by him, but you got to lay back and save your stuff here. It's a long race. We're only 65 into 140 laps, so no point of getting aggressive here early.
Yeah, I agree. Right now, top 10 is as follows. James Thurston, AJ Hyder have pulled away from the rest of the field. Your championship rivals from last season continuing it again here tonight on lap 65. Side by side for third, Gonzalez Green on the bottom of Clinton McDonald. Let's see these guys settle it.
Oh, hold on. Yep, there we go. So right now, side by side. Okay, now it's showing me a battle for ninth, which there is no battle. So thank you, iRacing. I put most exciting, and it doesn't show me the side by side battle for third.
iRacing don't know what excitement is, but what is excitement is this Chase McDonald, Alexander Gonzalez Green battle as they enter 3 and 4 side by side. They've been side by side for a few laps. Clinton McDonald on the top lane, Gonzalez on the bottom. Can he get the run off the bottom here? Nope, still equal off 4.
It's just so hard to make that bottom work right now. I mean, on fresh tires, you can make it happen. With such little grip on the track, it's so easy just to run that middle or top line and be able to pinch the guy on the bottom. There goes Clinton McDonald again around the outside. Sideways goes to 17 coming out of turn 2, but nonetheless holds on to third place.
Tell you what, though, McDonald and Gonzalez Green have been fairly clean. McDonald's given Gonzalez enough room to where he's not basically stuck. And now Gonzalez Green is going to be just slot right behind that 17.
Hyder again to the bottom for the lead. He's sailing it in. Thurston sails it in harder.
Well, let's stick off 2 this time.
Caution.
No,
Oh, we got a
out.
caution. Who is it?
Oh, I believe it's Aiden Revelo.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it is.
Yep. Oh, cleared himself.
Well, unfortunately, I do not have a clip of it. He was way out of my view.
Yeah, I'm way out of my view, too.
Yeah, unfortunately,
So,
we don't have it.
Arevalo. Oh, the 4 car was off pace, so Arevalo dives it down on the bottom lane, trying to get by him. And he starts to slide up, and the 4 starts to come down. And they just get together, and Arevalo gets turned around and spins down the front straightaway.
And with that, we are under caution once again, the longest green flag run of the day, and I imagine that pit road is about to be a very busy place.
Well, that run was what, about like 30 laps or so? And yeah, you're going to see guys coming on to pit road.
Yep, here they go, the leaders. Because you know I'm about that race,
So I will say, Dimitri Mundros has stayed out on the racetrack and will take the lead.
Why would he do that?
Well, I guess we'll find out on the restart.
Why would he do that?
It's been too long of a run to do that. These tires are worn down.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like at this point, you just come on the pit road with the rest of them, unless he's expecting that we're going to get another caution. We're going to get another caution fest in the middle portion of this race.
Coming out pit
That's
road,
what
I
they
think
have to
Hyder's
think of.
got it. And no, Thurston comes
Thurston.
back. Who was first off pit
Thurston.
road? Let's see.
I think it was Thurston.
Thurston
Yeah,
got
I
it.
think so too. Yep. So Thurston should be the leader of the race.
So is it just me, or like did anyone else just see Thurston kind of just like back off at the end? Makes you think like, was he in danger of speeding?
I mean, he gassed it hard. Hyder
Yeah.
almost beat him off of pit road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he almost did.
Well, you hate to see a good battle between drivers get so sectional.
So this is where we're taking this.
It is.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, so Dimitri will have the lead. We'll see if he stays out here this time, and yes, he will. So unless he plans on coming in right before the drop of the green, he will resume the lead. Guys, what is the plan from the 22 team right now?
The only thing I can think of is he's hoping that we get another caution fest and he's able to stay up there towards the lead, keep his track position while everyone has to come on the pit road. Either that or he's actually could be banking on the fact that there is more grip on the racetrack with the cloud cover coming in, so maybe tire wear wouldn't be as much of a factor with the track getting rubbered in, with the cloud cover. Maybe that would give him an advantage, but I mean, I'm with Levi there. We've had so many we had such a long green flag run that at this point, you should have came to pit road.
And fortunately, last time we saw this play out was with whatever his name is, that 08 car, and ended up resulting in a big crash.
Oh yeah, gotta love it. Oh, gotta love it. All right, but we are going to be coming back at about the halfway mark in this race. 69 laps to go when we drop the green. Dimitri Mundros, in his rookie year last season, went winless, but showed a lot of promise. James Thurston on the complete opposite of the spectrum. In his rookie year, he fought for a title, and AJ Hyder is no longer in control of the race on this restart. How will he respond? Let's find out. Pace car making the left-hand turn on the pit road. Let's settle the second half of the race.
Keep it on, McDonald. He's backing up. He's going to try to get the forward momentum into the restart zone. And there he goes.
Green flag. We're back in the air. Dimitri out of the way. And 3 wide with Clinton McDonald and AJ Hyder.
Well, McDonald didn't do exactly what I thought he was going to do, which is generate the forward momentum onto the restart. But you see, Mundros just completely left out to dry. He's going to fall out of the top until we complete this lap.
Luckily not trying to hang around, but Hyder already going for the dive on Thurston into 3 and 4. Will he make it stick this time? Oh, they got loose.
Yeah, it's close racing. Oh, Clinton McDonald out of control. He holds on to it. Side by side as they continue to battle for the lead. Thurston and Hyder down to turn 1.
Hyder to the inside. With this cloud cover, a lot more grip into turns 1 and 2 on that bottom line right now. But Thurston has the advantage as... what is my iRacing doing? Okay, there we go. I'm back.
Still equal off 4. Side by side, almost getting into each other. Thurston, still the race leader. Hyder cannot make... or he can make that move, but he just can't get by him.
Yeah, but what he's doing right now, he's forcing Thurston to run that higher line, using up those tires. This time, Thurston will clear AJ Hyder and retain the lead, but I think Hyder won in the long term. Now Thurston's got to back it down to save those tires, which he lost defending the lead.
I think Thurston will be fine in the long run, but my question is going to be, how long is this cloud cover going to cover the racetrack? Because I think as long as the track is dark with the track rubbered in, I mean, you're going to see that bottom line come more alive, as Hyder, before he was not confident using that bottom, and now he's playing with it like it's the middle. Got a battle for the 4th spot between Vajankimar and McDonald. McDonald, he was going for the lead. Now he's just trying to hold on to the 4th spot.
Same move that he put on the one earlier. So this time on Clinton McDonald. Clinton McDonald showing it's his pleasure bump drafting him down the front straightaway. But Vajankimar has a lot more pace right now that he wants to show. He's setting his sights on 3rd right now, that being Gonzalez Green.
Starting to see some sunshine on the track, especially down the backstretch. Turns 3 and 4 seeing a little more light compared to turns 1 and 2. I wonder how that's going to go for the racetrack, Levi. Are we going to see this track starting to loosen up again?
Most likely, if the sun can come back out fully, it most definitely will. This cloud cover is getting a little bit patchy. We've seen kind of peak out like it is now, but it's not fully out. So it's fully out now. I think now the track's going to start just looking up again. It's going to be kind of hard to make that move. Stay beside anybody.
Especially coming out of turn 2. The sun is out. here late in the race. We'll see how that affects these guys. Right now, single file throughout the top 10. We have to go back to Chris Lilly and Aiden Smith going side by side. Out of control is that 89 car as he tries to hold on to his track position. This is a battle for 13th place.
Tell you what, though, I've been very impressed with Vijay to start this season. He was running up front at Daytona, running up front here in Las Vegas. That 60 car, I believe, Gavin, is he a rookie?
He is a rookie indeed.
Yeah, the rookie's showing out. I mean, it's that top 5 speed at a super speedway, top 5 speed at a mile and a half. So, I mean, Vijay looking really sporty, making his presence known here in ASCA.
He's not really made any goof up moves this race, or really last race, other than that one time he kind of chopped that guy's nose off, causing that crash. But, you know, he's not like he's fast, but stupid. He's fast and kind of clean right now.
I'm watching Justin Rott, Nicholas Martinez Jr. Rott was cutting off the 48 a few laps ago, and you do not mess with Nicholas Martinez Jr. He'll shove you in the wall. Didn't shove him in the wall that time, but pushed him wide. Nicholas Martinez Jr. makes up a place.
Yeah, things I've learned about Nicholas Martinez Jr. last year. He's got a small ego. You don't want to hurt it, or you will be right hooked.
He's got
just like Denny Hamlin in 2023. Or yeah, big ego, whatever the hell.
I'd say small ego would be like he wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Boys,
well,
look at this. The 63 of Gonzalez Green is holding up a train of about a dozen guys, and he is not letting up. Here comes Vijay Kumar to the inside for third place. Can he make it into 3 or into 1?
He's going to clear him before they even get down into the corner.
He's got it.
I honestly thought we'd see more from Gonzalez Green today. I mean, he's been running top 5, but Hyder and Thurston have ran away from the field, and I really thought Gonzalez Green would be in that mix with the 24 and the 96, but he just hasn't. It's not like he's had opportunities again. He's been running top 5, but, I mean, you can see it on the screen here, the 24 and the 96, they have pulled away from the rest of the field. I was expecting 63 to be in the mix with them, but he hasn't.
Speaking of the lead, Hyder to the inside once more. Gonna hang in there a little bit. Yep, finally down the back. Thurston gets clear.
Did you see how high Thurston was coming out of turn 2? He went wide using all the track that he could. Well, that's going on. Hunter M. Coyer was able to sneak his nose to the outside on Clinton McDonald, but this is turning out not to be an easy pass. Clinton McDonald is not letting up one bit for 5th place, holding it strong on the bottom line. Oh, whoa, close quarters!
Woo! Looks like
Hang
they
on
made
to her,
push
boys.
course.
What can I say? I told you guys, Clinton McDonald's not going to let up here. These guys raced together all of last season as rookies. We'll see if any bad blood comes between these two. Shut up.
Bad luck. We need that, make that a t-shirt.
Look, I'm having a night. I'm having a night.
We know you're having a night. Ooh, side by side, really tight between the 1 and the 17 right now. None of them are giving each other an inch. Even McDonald, he's not even using the bottom. He's just staying in the middle. Finally, tucks in behind the 1.
Yeah, but he's trying to go at it again. Can't get up underneath him. Still single file. It's starting
Boys,
to break
I don't mean to interrupt, but they're going side by side for the lead, and Hyder has got a nose ahead going down to turn 1.
Now remember, we talked about earlier, the sun has come out on the racetrack. What is that going to do for that bottom line? It looks like it's really doing nothing for Hyder. He stays side by side. I think Thurston got into the wall just a tad. He holds the lead for now, but what's it going to look like going to turn 3?
Into 3, still side by side and equal. Hyder on the bottom. Can he get him off 4? Kinda. Still got a nose ahead. He'll lead that lap.
We got a lap car
Lap
coming up. That's
right in
Micah
front of
Fall. Micah Fall gets out of the way, but look at this.
Clear him.
On the bottom, AJ Hyder taking the lead
slide up.
here in Las Vegas. He's going to slide up. Here comes the run. Here from the 96 to the bottom goes
Crossover.
James Thurston. Going down to turn 3.
Crossover for Thurston, hanging to turn number 3. Thurston is going to sail it. He's going to use all of the racetrack. And you got Hyder, who's going to go to the bottom. Phenomenal racing between the 24 and the 96, but at the end, the 24 will win this battle finally clearing Thurston.
Yeah, you saw him. He sent it in there in 3 and 4, slid all the way up to that wall, and it did not work. Now he's right up on top of the wall, trying to get something back going to get some momentum. To run him down won't work. Great move by Hyder to get to the race lead there. He's been working on that for a bunch of laps.
And I was saying earlier that Thurston was using that top as a defensive line so much, was allowing Hyder to save up those tires for the move. And I mean, you saw during that last lap, Thurston tried going up to the wall and just lost all of his time. He has no grip in that 96 right now.
Yeah, he's gone really loose, and let's see what line he takes over here. About a lane, half lane above Hyder, but again, like you mentioned, it's no grip. He looked really loose even coming out of turn number 2. Hyder's just setting sail.
Yeah, I think now that Hyder has some clean air on his nose. I think Hyder was the faster car of the two. He just couldn't pass him, the dirty air and the track being slick. But now that he's got clean air on his nose and out front, I think he's going to start to drive away from Thurston.
While that's going on, the battle for 5th continues. These two are not leaving each other alone. Clinton McDonald, Hunter M. Collier again going at it, with Nicholas Martinez Jr. trying to find a way through.
Yeah, this brought Martinez right up to him. Not great on this 1 and 17 here. He could get by them both. They continue to battle now. This is going to help Collier. He's actually going to pull away, and McDonald's going to lose the spot to Martinez.
Oh, that's not good there for him. That is not what he needed one bit after having such a good run, losing spots. Now, Justin Rott's coming up into the mix here for 7th place.
He's going to go into the inside of McDonald. Let's see what they do. Yeah, 3 wide behind them. And the 07 is going to back off Chris Lilly. He's going to come victorious from that battle, gaining a ton of spots there. Now he'll set his sight on Oscar Enriquez, that 56 car.
I'm wondering what's going on in that Duncan Wall car. We saw him out front early in the race. Seemed like he had decent pace, top 5 pace, and he's kind of fallen off, losing a bunch of spots. Looks like he's struggling. He's fallen all the way back here to 13th.
Well, I can tell you one thing. A few laps ago, he tore the wall down through 3 and 4. That's what caused him to go 3 wide with Chris Lilly a few laps ago. And I think now he's just holding on for dear life. This is the longest run of the race. And I think he's really starting to feel it on those tires.
Chris Lilly trying to enter the top 10 once again. Oscar Enriquez is the driver he has to get by. Lilly going to go towards the high side in that middle. He's going to diamond to go down on the bottom crossover. Enriquez on the outside, Lilly on the inside. And Chris Lilly should get this pass done, and indeed he does. Welcome back to the top 10, Chris Lilly.
While you guys are paying attention to that, I was watching this Alexander Green and Vijay Kumar battle. Vijay Kumar lost that spot to Alexander. He's looking to get it back right on his bumper, entering 1 and 2. Go to the bottom, he'll cover that off. Don't look like he'll get anything off 4 or off 2.
And while that's going on, Nicholas Martinez Jr. continues to make progress through the field, now hounding the back of Hunter M. Collier. We'll see what these two do. Look at Martinez all the way on the top, trying to build some momentum. We'll see what he can do. Coming out of turn 4, here he comes.
Yeah, Martinez Jr., I mean, it's been mentioned multiple times that he's a very aggressive racer, but Collier has made some aggressive moves as well. So, I mean, is it going to be like an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? We're going to have to wait and find out.
While that's going on, right behind him, that is Jeremy Lewis in the 05, doing some incredible work right now inside the top 8 at the moment, holding off the 76 of Justin Rott as Chris Lilly continues to make progress after starting 36th today.
Yeah, Lilly started 36, a lot of damage, got involved in a wreck, and has worked his way into the top 10, I believe, for the 2nd time today, and could possibly get himself all the way up to 8th if he gets by the 76 of the 05.
Yeah, he looks a lot faster than these guys up in front of him. It looks like he has a bit more tire than a couple of these guys in the top 10, so that'll play to his advantage.
And that's the benefit of saving tires. I bet that with him sitting around the mid-pack within the top 15 or so, during this run. He has saved a lot of tire that he's using now. He is slowly but surely making his way through the field. And with all these guys packed up due to Gonzalez Green and Vajekumars battling, there's a lot of cars for the picking. Jeremy Lewis is up next for Chris Lilly.
I wonder, with this, like, you know, pack in the top 10, who is the fastest car at all of them? Because Gonzalez Green and Vajekumar, they haven't really pulled away, you know, like, to separate themselves. They have a little bit here, but honestly, right now, I'd say out of everyone here from, like, 3rd to 10th on back, I think Martinez is the fastest. If there's anyone who I think could challenge Hyder and Thurston if given the opportunity, I do think it's that 48 car. Chris Lilly, if he gets himself from some track position, maybe restarts inside the first 3 rows, he could be in the mix as well, because those two have had a lot of speed just picking off guys throughout the field.
And I know that Levi saw this. That 48 car got dead sideways coming out of turn 2. He's pushing that car to the limits, ripping the wall now on both ends of the racetrack, trying to build some momentum to get around Collier, because Collier is not giving him the bottom. So he'll force his way up top. Here he goes to the outside, gets blocked by the 1.
He looked to the inside there, but thought about it. Didn't go. See if he'll go to the top lane again. He does.
Oh.
The 1 car covers it off.
Collier, be careful. You don't want to mess with that 48 car.
Yeah, how much patience is Martinez going to give to Collier? I mean, already a few blocks the 1 is given to the 48. I think another one, and Martinez is just going to take the gloves off.
He's on that outside again. See if he can get a run off. Get his nose in there. Gets blocked again.
There's the bump,
Oh,
and in the wall.
Here we go.
Yeah, he's getting mad. Let's go on board with him. Let me flip through all these cameras. Let's go on board with him.
I got my eyes set on the 48 right now. He's going to try to generate some momentum to get by that 1 car. Let's see what it looks like going into turn number 1. Here it comes.
See Collier trying to aero block a little bit. Ah, he's going to be there again. Not as well as he was in these last few laps, though. Wonder if that him popping the wall in the backstretch knocked that toe out any. That could be a big concern on that 48 car. The toe got knocked out. Lose some grip, make the tire wear a little bit more. He's going to get to his outside.
Let's see what he can do now on the top. Going down into turn 1. Now he's in a preferable spot. Collier now pinched to the bottom.
I think he'll get him here. Yeah, he will, easily.
And he's got
Looks like, yep.
Right behind, Lilly on the move.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, here he goes, going to the inside. I was going to say, I thought Martinez was for sure going to ship the 1 car at some point. But he kept his head cool, and now he sets his sights on Vajekumar.
Lewis coming to pit road from 8th place. Green flag pit stops are underway.
I feel like it's been not that long of a run for green flag stops. We've gone longer than the last run, but oh, Lily, I feel like it's still pretty early for stops.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. We complained about why this race is so long. We only have 38 laps to go. So, at the beginning of this race, felt like it was taking forever, a slogfest, and now, this last half has just flown by.
Yeah. Got almost two pretty long green flag runs here. The unfortunate thing is every time we see green flag stops at ASCA, everyone gets on cold tires and someone goofs up and we get a caution.
Speaking of the devil, there's a smoke show down the back straightaway.
Yeah,
Somebody went for a spin, but no yellow. We keep it green.
I believe that was Ryan Arnold. He's in 21st. Real no reason to throw a caution for him. Just off the pace. Had a pretty long day. Got involved in one of those crashes and even wrecked Aiden Arevalo at some point in the day.
I mean, he was in the top 10 at the beginning of this race, so could have been a promising day, just completely down the drain. You hate to see it.
A bad day for Hunter M. Collier, still within the top 10 8th place, but he has been falling down the order. Those tires are falling apart. On the other side of the spectrum, Chris Lilly continuing to make moves, this time on Clinton McDonald for 6th place.
I wonder with Martinez, he's been picking these guys off. I mean, with his aggressive racing style and the fact that he was working so hard to get by some of these guys, Was he saving his stuff? Because, I mean,
He must have
I
been.
kind of find that hard.
Oh.
Yeah, it must have. Because, I mean,
Look at Vijaykumar sideways to the middle of 1 and 2.
It's not what I was looking at. Chris Lilly got up in the wall there from the looks of it.
that would explain why he's currently behind the 17 and the 1. He's not even on the same frame as them right now.
Yeah.
I think for Jankimar, he's trying to get the 4th spot back, or excuse me, the 3rd spot back from Martinez.
Yeah, Gonzalez Green, or no, AJ Hyder came to
it's just
pit
the 4th
road.
spot. Oh, okay, I'm about to say.
Yeah, no, he came down pit road. So green flag pit stops are underway. We're waiting on Thurston. So Thurston's going to stay long here on this run to try to have a little bit more of an advantage when, you know, the final run begins, so he can try to track down Hyder.
Ooh, Jankimar sideways coming on the pit road.
Look at everybody coming in. Everybody's coming in this time. That's about a dozen cars and more coming down pit road this time by.
The Jankimar nearly lost it.
We'll get a replay
That's why
of
he
that.
did a spin out coming on the pit road. Even Gonzalez Green, he entered pit road pretty late.
Oh, yeah, no, look at Gonzalez Green. Last second, you're right, but Jakumar sideways on that transition between the banking and the apron coming in hot. A really good save there from Vijaykumar.
Yeah. Almost threw away a very good race today. He's been out front for a lot of the race. Don't want to throw it away now, late.
Thurston, Martinez Jr., Clint McDonald, Enriquez. Bunch of guys still staying out on the racetrack. Let's take a look here at let's take a look here at James Thurston. See, still on the racetrack. I think he's going to come to pit road this time.
Looks like it. Slowing
Nope,
down.
he's just
Nope.
running that slow.
That's how slow these old tires are. Either that or he's saving them to go as long as possible.
I mean, I don't know why you start saving tires at this point. You're just going to lose more speed to the
Yeah.
guys on fresh rubber behind you. I mean, at this point, if you're Thurston, you got to push it.
Right now, his last lap of 32.514. That's 2.5 seconds off his fastest lap. So that's the amount of time that I can only assume that he's losing per lap by staying out on the track.
Maybe this will pay off in the long run, though. He stay green the rest of the race. He's on newer tires than Hyder, and it runs him down. But
Yeah, but we got 30 laps to go. How much time is he going to have? He's going to
Yeah.
be probably over 3-4 seconds, I feel like, at that point. Is that tire advantage really going to be enough? I think he has to be banking on a caution.
yeah,
Well, I'll tell
'Cause let
you.
me see
I'll
here.
tell you for reference. Jeremy Lewis came in from 8th place. He is right now running behind Hyder. That is the advantage that you get when you come in early. He was the first one to come in, and he's sitting 4 seconds behind Hyder in second place or not second place, but net second place at the moment.
Well, speaking of Hyder's about to unlap himself. So, I mean, if you're Thurston, you got to come on the pit road now.
yeah. He just unlapped him, got by him easily, and look at how much faster he is. Yeah, if you're Thurston, I think you got to bring it in now.
Also, look how dark it is out on the speedway. Completely
Yeah.
covered by clouds at the moment. Still not dark out. The lights are not on, but visibility is starting to become a concern.
Thurston's
Stays out.
still staying out.
What is
I don't know if
this?
visibility is going to be much of a concern. I think these guys run enough laps around the racetrack to where they know where each line is, but I think the biggest concern for Thurston right now is just he's just losing so much time to everyone around him. Hyder's already near like a whole straightaway ahead of him at this point.
Yeah, this strategy don't seem like it's gonna work out. I mean, it's aggressive. You try something, but it don't seem it. Still gonna stay another lap out.
I mean, the only thing I think he could be hoping for is a caution. I mean, at that point, you trap almost everyone a lap down. At that point, Hyder would probably stay out on the racetrack, but then you'd have about maybe a 7 to 10 lap advantage in terms of tires. Because right now, I mean, the only guys on the lead lap are him, Martinez, Ethan Moses, and Hyder, who just unlapped himself. Everyone else is a lap down currently.
Right now, battle for 5th place. Gonzalez Green just past Jeremy Lewis. Remember, Lewis was the first one to pit for green flag pit stops. He has the oldest tires of everyone that has pit, so he will be falling down the order, but he has such a huge gap over Vijaykumar, who is another whole second behind him at the very least. This is going to be a net positive there for the 05.
See what Thurston does here going to turn number 3.
He's running really low.
Oh,
he's coming in. He's coming in.
Yeah, now he's coming in.
Down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Coming in now goes James Thurston from the lead. I imagine next up will be that 48 car. Who actually, yeah, Martinez will be eventually coming in. He takes the lead of the race.
That should.
So there's only 2 cars left that have not stopped. Nicholas Martinez Jr. and Ethan Moses. Remember, Moses pit later than everybody during that little pit strategy earlier on the race. So he will be able to go a little longer, but it shouldn't be.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, here goes Martinez. Oh my God.
Sideways.
My God. Under braking, he almost spun the thing.
Yeah, almost in front of a bunch of cars.
And
so that should be the 08 that is left. Ethan Moses, he's still on the track.
So I think what's going to happen here, and I think that's what Martinez was doing. Ethan Moses, Nicholas Martinez Jr., they're going to go ahead and just go a lap around the track, get that lap leg, get that bonus point, and then they're going to come in and abandon the lead, which will then cycle it back to Hyder. Yep. Unless, what's going on with Hyder? Why is he falling down the order?
He is?
For me, he is. Unless there's a glitch going on with my system. Where's Hyder?
He's still running second for me.
Okay,
he's
then
15 seconds back of the lead.
Okay, never mind. It was a glitch on the leaderboard. Again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ethan Moses stayed on the racetrack, so I imagine he did not lead that lap and he did not get that bonus point like you mentioned.
We're looking for Hyder
You
now.
want to talk about you want to talk about a tire advantage. Hyder now has a 5, almost 6-second lead between himself and Gonzalez Green. Thurston, I'm trying to find him on the leaderboard. He has dropped all the way to 14th. Now, of course, he's going to run back up, when guys like Moses come down pit road. But, again, was the tire advantage really that worth it when you have about 23 laps to go, 22 laps to go?
Yeah, you got to make up so much position on track from that.
I mean, he had to try something. He had to try something. And Moses is in. AJ Hyder takes back the lead. That will end green flag pit stops with about 22 laps to go.
Tell you what, though, I'm even kind of surprised that Thurston wasn't the one who tried to undertake Hyder, given that his tires were screaming, trying to hold off that 24. You'd think, all right, my tires are done. Let me get the undercut on Hyder.
You've got people saying you're the caution. That's not good.
Yeah, that's not good.
So right now, the order is as follows. As Ryan Arnold's trying to spin the thing out, coming out of turn 2, he holds on to it. Right now, the gap is AJ Hyder with the lead by nearly 4.5 seconds over Alexander Gonzalez Green, holding on to second. Then the battle for third is raging on. That is Jeremy Lewis on the oldest tires on the track. Here comes Vijay Kumar, the rookie, to the inside for third place.
See if he's able to make it stick.
Easy.
Indeed he does.
Yeah.
No challenge there from Vijay Kumar. Jeremy Lewis is going to have a small run here. He'll dive it back to the inside, but he just simply doesn't have the grip. He can't compete against the 60. He'll have to back up and accept defeat. Jeremy Lewis in fourth. Hunter M. Collier right now sitting in fifth, playing a very good defensive race. Then it's going to be Justin Rott sitting in sixth place. Chris Lilly started 36th today under a lot of pressure from the 15 of Ballheis. Remember, Ballheis got involved in that accident earlier, has spent the entire second half of the race repairing that car. As I say that, look at James Thurston on the outside, almost tangling with his rival Chris Lilly, forcing his way through. He's hauling through the field here late on the freshest tires.
And he's not done yet. Look at him on the outside of that 76 car. He is going to get a 2-for-1 in a set of corners as he sets his sights now on Hunter M. Collier.
I thought it was over.
So when we're thirsty to them rivals.
The gap is 9 seconds between him and the leader.
Oh, the 4.
Yeah, that 4
Real
is out of
sideways.
control. He's blocking him. Contact!
Bravo, Thurston into the wall. Four's involved. Hunter M. Collier. We got a caution.
And Ryan Arnold in the way of faster cars. And the caution is out.
I'd have to imagine Thurston is very mad at that.
That's not the
he's
first time that
fuming.
James Thurston has tangled with slower lap traffic. Remember, at Darlington last season, he and Chris Lilly tangled at Darlington, tried to shove his way past him. Chris didn't like the way he was raced, and they wrecked each other down to turn 3. Ryan Arnold had been struggling with a damaged, loose race car. I had seen him getting loose. Look how sideways he is in the center of 1 and 2, practically drifting the car. Smoke coming out. Here comes Thurston right in the path of fire. And Thurston, last second, jerks it to the left to try to avoid running into the 4. And Hunter M. Collier is there. They get together. And around goes Ryan Arnold.
Yeah, from the I don't really understand the forced stake in there. You got 2 way faster cars. Just hold the bottom line, and he just gets loose and slides up into the top lane, and then Thurston slams on the brakes.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree with you, Levi. I mean, I think he clearly did not have control over that car, obviously, and he is gone. He is no longer in the session. He was actually removed from the session, so that's actually going to be a park from the admins. So they feel like what he did was very egregious. I wouldn't go that far, as we have a race off pit road. Hyder and Thurston, 1-2. Thurston gained a ton of time on pit road. I imagine he must have taken 2 tires. So he will be in second place for this restart. But back to what I was saying, I imagine that the officials think that that was very egregious from Arnold, and he might get a big penalty point fee after the race for what happened there. I'm sure Ryan Arnold, knowing him, will have a different story, but with a car that is so out of control, that was that 4 car. I mean, you just back it down, run the bottom, let people pass you. Don't try to hold the line on the outside when faster cars are coming up to you.
I think Arnold was just so sideways that he could. I mean, I'm looking at the replay right now. He was so out of control. I mean, there was smoke coming out of that 4 car with the tires screeching that he was out of control. I'm surprised he didn't even spin out at that point. So, I mean, I don't know if he needed to be parked. I mean, I think I agree. He should have just backed it down and slowed down, let the guys get by him. But I think that was just more wrong place, right place, wrong time for James Thurston more than anything. But even looking back here, I'm trying to get another look at this replay. Thurston gets into the back of the 4 car. And then he just slides all the way down and doesn't have himself cleared from the 1. So, yeah, I mean, you could say that Ryan Arnold kind of set that off. But, I mean, if you're Thurston, too, you got to know that, I mean, the 1 car is there. The 1 car is clearly there. And it's not like they're side by side. The 1 car of Collier, I mean, he was in the field of view of James Thurston. Let me go into the cockpit.
One thing I will say, Armani, firstly, I agree with you, but the only thing I will say is Thurston's not giving a shit about who's next to him. He has the best tires on the track. He is trying to make up as much time as possible to try to get up to Hyder so he can win this race. That's the whole reason why he stayed out. There was no way in hell that he was going to slow down for a lap car. No way in hell. He would rather jerk that thing to the left and hope that it sticks than back off, because that's precious tenths being lost. But we can debate that after the checker flag when we talk to him. Let's go back racing with 15 laps to go. Here at the Locker Room Lounge, 210, AJ Hyder, James Thurston. Let's settle it.
Green flag.
And I'm looking at the in-car of AJ Hyder right now. Was there any damage to that 96 car that can hinder James Thurston at all? I guess we're about to find out here. Thurston's going to slot into the back of AJ Hyder for now.
Yeah, let's see what we can do. 3 wide.
Contact to the back. They're going to wreck again.
Oh, trouble. That
Saved
05 saves it.
That's Jeremy Lewis. He's got to slow it down.
3 wide.
He's got it saved. We're good.
Still 3 wide. They'll get it sorted back out. Double file again. Oh, the 1 got into the wall. Stacking them up.
Oh, look, we got a crossover move inside, almost into the grass. That looks like it's for Jankimar onto Gonzalez Green. He'll take that 3rd spot, but not for long. He has to stop a ton as Gonzalez Green gets by him with ease. Again, look at that 76 car.
Yep, 76 dove it all the way down to the bottom.
Oh, sideways.
He's
in the wall.
Gonzalez Green in the wall.
They save it.
Everybody saves it. Chaos raining down here at Las Vegas. But Jacomar with big damage on the 60, falling outside the top 20. Now, how about Chris Lilly? Started 36th, going for third on Alexander Gonzalez Green.
And Chris Lilly, he's taking care of himself all race long. Besides getting that one incident, will he be able to do it for the next 12 laps? Let's find out. Battle for third is on.
Wide in the back once more, sorting it out. Nothing too crazy going on right now. Thurston losing time to AJ Hyder. I wonder if it has something to do with damage or just those 2 tires versus 4 not playing out his way.
Right now, Lilly trying to find his way past Gonzalez Green. Gonzalez Green hooking the bomb very well. Lilly trying to back up his corner, run a lane higher so he can have a better run on the exit, but it ain't working. He's stalling out in 4th at the moment.
Looks like everyone's taking care of themselves for now. Everyone is spread out, especially with the top 5. Really, for most of the top 10 is single file. Not a lot of battles here.
Really
Looks
one
like
battle.
on the back end of the top 10 at 39, along with Martinez. Martinez almost got to the back of the 39.
Yeah, I think they sorted that out though. Thurston losing time. He just can't hold on to it. And I don't know if anyone else has anything in for AJ
Something's
Hyder.
wrong. Something's wrong with the 96 of James Thurston. Alexander Gonzalez Green to the bottom. The 96 trying to do anything he can to hold on, ripping the wall. But I don't think it's going to be enough. Gonzalez Green to the bottom. He's got the pass made. And Chris Lilly trying to follow suit.
Yeah, Thurston's definitely got
Oh, contact between the 2 rivals. Look at that. Thurston trying to hook it on the outside. It ain't working. Lilly's going to block now. Look at Quinn McDonald to the bottom.
Whoa!
Oh, Lilly!
Oh, Lilly saves it.
Uh-oh. It's getting hectic up here, boys. It's getting hectic. Here comes Rott and Ball Heist into the mix.
Way better.
We haven't heard his name since the start of this race. Remember, he started on pole and then pitted early, finally working his way back into the top 10. I think McDonald, everyone is sideways.
This is crazy. There's no way they can hold on to this much longer if they keep going
Look at Brandon Sampson in that 39 car.
Such a great battle behind. I wish this was the battle for the lead.
Right now, the battle is there. Justin Rott to the bottom on James Thurston. He's got 4th sorted.
For how much longer?
I don't think Thurston has it in him right now, Armani. I just think there's something incredibly wrong with that 96.
Yep. McDonald's trying to work his way back up through.
Look how much time Thurston is losing in the corners. McDonald, not a lot of time left. 5 laps to go. Everyone's trying to get spots, and they're trying to get them now.
I believe it's 6 to go, actually.
5, 6, same thing.
Yeah.
McDonald trying to make the bomb work. It ain't gonna work. Here comes Nicholas Martinez Jr. McDonald will block the 48 going down to turn 3.
He gets a shot. He's able to make it work. Goes down towards the bottom. Thurston holding his own for the most part, but I believe he's going to lose this spot to McDonald. This is for the 5th position.
Yeah, looks like he'll fall out of the top 5. Martinez right on the back bumper of him. McDonald can't clear him. He's going to have the run off of 2. Side by side down the back. Couple cars. Oh!
That's 48!
Nicholas Martinez Jr. in the wall. Things were getting way too close between everybody. Everybody gave the wall a bit of a smack coming out of turn 2.
I didn't know we were racing Darlington.
Everybody getting off of the wall.
I mean, the Darlington stripe, I mean, this is the Vegas stripe at this point. I think everyone's got one.
Yeah, everyone's got a stripe of yellow on their car.
Oh, he's in the wall again. Hard for Martinez. It's being torn apart. His race His incredible race is falling apart there for Martinez.
And that's actually going to help someone like Thurston. He might hold on for a top 10 spot. But look at Brandon Sampson in that 39. Nearly gets it to the rear quarter panel of... I'm trying to see who that car is. I can't see it from this blimp
That's
angle.
Clinton McDonald.
It's the chopper. Yeah, Clinton McDonald. There we go. Switching over to the chopper angle.
Sampson has had such a rough career here at ASCA so far. That's Ari for anyone who's interested. He has had a rough go in Season 7, got involved in a lot of accidents, had a horrid internet connection that caused multi-car accidents every time he joined. He is turning it around here tonight with a great 6th place run and trying to end it off with a top 5.
Thurston trying to hold on to any position he can. Right now he's at the 07 of Duncan Fall right behind. But Thurston, all things considered, has done a pretty good job of maintaining his spot. I thought he'd jump a lot more.
As we come around turn 4 to the white flag, AJ Hyder is going to bring it with 1 lap to go.
What a race from AJ Hyder. I mean, again, he's the guy to beat. He has dominated this last season, he's dominated the preseason, and he's dominated this race when he's been up front. That 24 car, he's going to be very dangerous for this season.
We saw him struggle to pass earlier throughout the race, but he's finally going to get by him and get it done.
And coming to the checkered flag, AJ Hyder wins the whatever lounge 210. I forgot the name.
No, they're cringe. Oh my God.
I apologize. That's rude. AJ Hyder wins the locker room lounge 210 here from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. A great win once again for AJ Hyder. Had to fight against Thurston all night long. Everyone's going to come around to congratulate him, and that's probably going to be one of many wins here this season. And while Hyder celebrates, let's take a look here at the race results after 140 laps of action. A hell of a stream that didn't work for a moment. We didn't have any graphics for the first half.
Ooh.
And it's going to be AJ Hyder bringing it home here for his first victory of the season. Gonzalez Green once again will have to settle for a second place finish. This is like the 3rd or 4th time he has finished second. A win is coming there for Gonzalez Green. And how about Chris Lilly started outside the top 30 tonight, finishing 3rd, by far his best performance since his return to the Cup Series last season. A win might be on his way. Justin Roberts home 4th, Clinton McDonald in 5th, Brandon Sampson 6th, Duncan Fall 7th, James Thurston in 8th, Connor Ballheist, the pole sitter, in 9th, and Hunter M. Collier in 10th. Going through the rest of the order, we got Aiden Smith, Dimitri Mundros, Caden Reif, Oscar Enriquez, Robert Eccleberry, followed by Daniel Botting, Brandon Morris, Jeremy Lewis, Nicholas Martinez Jr., and Ethan Moses rounding out the top 20. The rest of the field is as follows. Pravin Vijaykumar in 21st, Dylan Fox 22nd, Owen Chabitsky 23rd, Gabe Cazzola in 24th, then it'll be Aiden Arevalo in 25th, Michael Walls 26th, Aiden Robertson 27th, Ryan Arnold 28th, then it'll be Garrett A. White 29th, and David Hambrick rounding out the top 30. And the rest of the field is Jordan Herring, Ronan Suarez, Keola Hankins, Miles Davis, Nico Savidio, Jamera Brooks, then Jason Samito, George Tolsma, Chauncey Henry Jr., and Chris Bowes rounding out the rest of the field. And with that, let's head on over to Santa's Workshop for our post-race coverage. Let's pull it up.
He isn't real, by the way.
What do you mean he isn't real? Why would you say that?
For the 5-year-old Rostock kids watching.
You know, we've said a lot of worse things in this stream. I think... Is that really crossing anything?
It's not.
I mean, yeah, you did say that Hyder and Thurston were beating each other off.
No, I said thirsty for Thurston.
No, I said they were beating each other off. That's what I said.
Levi, you need to know thirsty for thirst. Hashtag thirsty for Thurston. Hashtag hard for Hyder. And then hashtag coming for Connor.
I'm rooting for all three of those to crash every week.
Are we actually coming for Connor though? Is that real?
Are we not?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, doesn't that seem like a little extreme?
You're right. It should be more extreme.
I agree. I'm right now trying to pull up Discord on my OBS. Please, please, God, please. Nope. Okay. Again, remember, guys, I'm not allowed to be happy. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. We can work with this. That's okay. We can do this. This is okay. All right. So, welcome to the post-race show, everybody. It's time to do this again. Problem. You know what? No, we're gonna keep it Santa's workshop. All right. Let's talk to AJ Hyder, the winner of the Locker Room Lounge 210. AJ Hyder, a dominant performance from you once again. Were there any challenges for you tonight?
Absolutely, Gavin. You know who it was, and I think I know who it was too. It was James. Just kidding. It was Ethan Moses. But no, seriously, James, once again, putting up a hell of a fight. Had a pretty awesome ass battle. It's just a shame, again, how that last run went, because I really felt like he was going to catch us from what I was hearing. But was it Ryan that wrecked him?
It was, basically what happened is that Ryan was like drifting through the corners like a moron, and coming out of the corner, keep in mind, Thurston was going like 2 seconds quicker than everybody a lap, so he was kind of just pulling it around the top. And instead of Arnold getting out of the way, he kind of just sat in the middle of the fucking track, and Thurston had nowhere to go, so he turned to the left to avoid running into him, and ended up running into Collier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Arnold was...
I don't know if he got disqualified, but I don't know if he's going to get like some kind of...
Well, I don't think...
He's probably going to get a suspension. I feel like he will, but...
He might get a suspension. The thing is, he didn't do anything nefarious. He was just being Ryan Arnold, which means he wasn't using every brain cell at his disposal.
Yeah.
So, again, like, he was seeing faster cars coming up to him while he was drifting in the middle of the corner. He was like, I'm going to sit in the middle of the track.
Yeah, that's what Chris kept saying. He just knows spatial awareness or situational awareness there. But, other than that... it was your typical ASCA race, as per usual. We can't go green in the first half, and we had a pretty solid second half. Actually, no, that's not really a typical ASCA race. It's kind of like the opposite.
Yeah, it's usually the opposite. Usually we go the first half green, and then everyone loses their balls towards the end.
Yeah. I mean, so is this kind of a win in your book, then?
I mean, look, you don't know the things I had to deal with for the first half. My internet kept shitting itself.
Heard.
Yeah, my internet kept shitting itself. And then for the first half of the race, we just didn't have any like graphics or anything, because anytime I tried opening it up, it crashed.
Nice.
So yeah, that was fun. So I don't even remember anything from the first half. All I know is that like there was a big fucking crash because Ethan Moses was in the way. But aside from that, yeah, I mean there really isn't too much else to say.
Yeah,
AJ, there really isn't too much else to say. I mean, you kind of just kicked everyone's ass today. So. Congratulations, AJ. Oh, you guys have a question?
AJ.
Yeah, sorry about me.
I want to say, so AJ, like we talked about before, now that you got the win, are we finally going to get you to turn heel?
Wait, I didn't think that was a deal. What?
Yeah.
No, I just say
We need you to go heel, AJ.
All right, I'll talk with Chris.
What the people want.
All right, I'll ask Chris to redo my contract, and we'll see if we can add a potential clause.
We need a Hyder heel turn.
I'll get back to you on that, I promise.
All right,
what the people want.
Congratulations, Hyder, on your win. Probably a first of many this season. And God, we hope that you don't win every race this season. We hope.
Please don't. For our sake, please just crash out.
Gonzalez Green isn't here. We would interview him if he was second, but he never does interviews, so we'll go ahead and respect that. But we have to talk to the third place finisher. Chris Lilly started outside the top 30 today and brought it home in third place. Lilly, how was it like out there charging through the pack?
Pretty easy, honestly. I'm just that guy on old tires. What else can I say?
Oh, so you're allowed to go heel, but AJ can't.
What?
Because you see... Okay, so the whole point of everyone, for all you don't know, I talked to AJ, and I basically said if AJ wins this race, he basically has to talk smack for the rest of the season.
No.
Yes. This is what the people want, Chris.
AJ Hyder will not talk smack.
He
Since
needs
AJ
to talk
Hyder be an
smack.
asshole.
I need asshole AJ. We need everyone in the chat. Asshole AJ.
He already whips the field.
Exactly.
We might as well make it somewhat enjoyable.
One last thing I want to ask Chris. Chris, you went winless in your return season to Cup last season. I would say, at least from my opinion, this was by far your best performance since your return. So I want to ask you, do you think that this is going to be the season you can finally return to the Cup Series victory lane? Well,
Absolutely not.
talk about the optimism from this guy.
As long as AJ Hyder, James Thurston, Aiden Walker when he shows up, they're on the racetrack, I'm not sniffing victory lane. And that's all there is to it.
There's two more plate races than last year.
Tua.
Tua.
All right. Well, Chris, we're going to round up with a third place finish. Best run in a very long time for you. Congratulations on your good run.
Thank you.
And I am happy to say Gonzalez Green is here. So let's talk to him. Firstly, Gonzalez, this is like your third or fourth runner-up finish. I want to start asking, what are the feelings when it comes to finishing second here tonight?
Second sucks. That's the feeling. It's actually kind of ridiculous. I mean, AJ definitely deserves the one to win the race. Really great race car driver, really fast. Didn't have anything for him at the end, but he did everything right, so he deserves a win. But yeah, no, it sucks to be second. Definitely, I felt like was better than pretty much the whole field except for maybe Thurston and AJ. And thankfully, the long run sort of played out in my favor, but then that late yellow sort of mixed things up, and I just didn't have the short run speed, so didn't go my way.
And I want to ask you, when it comes to the racing out there tonight, you had a lot of great battles with Vijay Kumar. How was the racing out there?
It's good. I mean, I wish we had less yellows, but everyone I raced, super respectful. Definitely, people got the big picture in mind. I was letting a couple people by when I was trying to keep my stuff, for the end, and vice versa. Thurston sort of on that last restart gave me some grace and let me have the bottom so I could chase down AJ. Fortunately, it didn't work out for me, but racing's all right. Just wish it could go green.
And with that, Gonzalez Green, another second place finish. Congratulations on the good result. I think a win is coming for you very soon.
Yeah. I don't know about that one, but
come on,
here's to hoping.
Have some fucking optimism. Come on, people.
Hey.
These people are like, oh, I'm not gonna win, dude. Come on.
Can we get an extra
Talk to her
tonight, gang?
Huh?
Can we get one more? I want to hear from James Thurston.
Under normal, I made it clear we were going to keep it top three, but you know what? I'm not a party pooper. We'll talk to Thurston. Thurston, come on in here. Not the finish you were looking for, James, in your first race of the season. But first, I want to ask you, before anything else, what was the strategy on that final stop of staying out as long as possible? And do you think you had what it took to catch AJ?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have the pace that AJ had on a long run, so I had to try something. It seemed like it was working pretty good, and I guess Ryan Arnold just decided it was more fun to practice his drifting skills on a live racetrack than to just get the hell off the track and let people race. But, that's just typical ASCA things.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Levi, you have a question for him?
Not really. I just wanted to hear what he thought of Ryan Arnold.
Well, me too. Me too. All right, well, James, you could take some grace in a top 10. Hopefully, hey, if there's any grace here.
I mean, hey, we got top 10. The car had like 40 seconds of damage. I took two there. I was taking the two tires to try to win this thing. I was going to try to get on alongside AJ, but that thing was a parachute. We couldn't make anything work with it. But yeah, top 10 after all that, I guess, isn't too bad, but I wanted the win, man. I wanted the win.
Yeah, well, if there's anything I'll say about that, James, if this run tonight is anything to go by, there will definitely be a few wins that will go your way this season. Didn't go the way you wanted, but top 10 ain't bad, brother.
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right, and that's going to round it up here for tonight's race here at the Locker Room Lounge 210 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Thank you all for joining, and I'm ending the stream before Blackstone gets here and starts spewing a bunch of